Apparently some of us feel that they've kind of gone away from their more liberal intellectual debate.
Welcome and good morning. Mo asked me to do the welcome, which I was doing regularly last year, and at that time I was often mentioning something about holidays, holy days, or occasionally the weather, and I accidentally found my script from a year ago. Well, it's now July 26, 2026. This is partly from last year's script for July 27th, 2025. For about a week now, we've been in the dog days of summer, which is when Sirius, often called the dog star, follows the setting sun's path into the night sky. But in Greek, Sirius doesn't mean dog, it means scorcher. Well, a year ago, the predicted high for that Sunday afternoon was 101. So I said, thanks for giving up the last tolerable outdoor hours of your Sunday to be here. This year, today, the predicted high for zip code 30458 is only 92. But the forecast has us back up to 98 on Tuesday. So still some scorchers ahead. Here's the welcome. Come, whoever you are, holding various beliefs, whatever your skin color or national origin, whatever your age or gender identity, whatever your abilities, whomever you love. You are welcome at the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Statesboro. You are welcome in this, our religious home. We extend a warm welcome to any visitors and guests. I think we have one, at least, visitor. If you would like, we invite you to take a moment now to introduce yourselves. Anyone?
Hello, I'm Suzanne, and I just looked online. I'm born Roman Catholic, and I've bounced around in different churches, and I was just, but everybody had a little something of what you like, and I just always wish they could collaborate and take a little from each of it, put it all together. But ironically, when I read what you guys are offering here, it seemed like the total fit for me. So I'm looking forward, and I appreciate just being here with all of you today on the Sunday. And you seem like a wonderful group of people, and everything that just like the signs and the things that you kind of stand for, or what you're putting out there, the good energy is what I'm looking for, and I just want to soak it up. And happy Sunday, and thanks for having me.
Thank you. We're glad
Thank
you're
you
here.
so much, Suzanne. It's great to have you here, and great to hear we're getting the word out. So thank you. And now, to anyone who is visiting, or we hope that you would give us some contact information. It's not required, but at our guest registry in the front entrance, or on our website, which is www.uustatesboro.org, so that we can send you more information about the fellowship. And thank you, members and guests. And by the way, I think I heard this from maybe Samara to say, if you're a first-time visitor, this is not for you. We don't expect anybody to make donations on their first visit. But for anyone who is a member or guest, and we would invite you and thank you for sharing your resources during our offertory or via our website. In the month of July, half of our offering that is not designated as pledge is actually being directed to the UU Fellowship's own religious education program. We share the plate a lot with outside organizations, but occasionally direct something to a program of the church, such as RE or the music program. And for this Sunday in July, it's going to the RE program. Now I invite you to join with me in reciting our congregational affirmation. Love is the spirit of this fellowship, and service is its prayer. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Our worship leader this morning is Pastoral Care Associate Gary Barr.
Thank you, Al. Good morning, friends. Gosh, you're a long ways back there. But you gotta speak more loudly so I can hear you all the way from the back. Yeah, we're not gonna turn that on. Thanks for checking. So we're low tech this morning. We're connecting with people instead of screens. So that is a deliberate choice on the part of our program person this morning, Trinity. And we can flow. We can be here now and do what we came to do, which is connect with one another. We'll begin the worship service with the lighting of our chalice, a symbol of our religious heritage. After I light the chalice, I'll invite you to say the words with me, those who know them by heart, and if not, you'll pick them up pretty quickly. And then we will rise and sing up together, Rise Up, O Flame. This is our chalice of love and light, uniting us all by day and night.
Rise up, O flame, by the light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by the light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy.
And we'll honor the light within by reading those nearby. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for
And I'll ask you again.
That's okay.
Are you like that? Good morning. So, a little less than an asset, but gotta keep protecting the rest of it.
I'm getting to the age at my work
Oh,
where I feel like we've done a lot of
Okay.
I'm not
How are you?
kind of groups of friends. So you recommended to her, she recommended to you. I'll probably remember that long after I get your name.
So I am very glad that this is a story for all ages since it's one little here today. But you know what, honestly, by the way, I'm Trinity, just in case you guys haven't ever met me before. Hi. So this is my absolute favorite children's book. It has aged so well in my life. So I'm going to read this one. And then since we don't have any kiddos, I'm going to go, we're going to talk a little bit about the meaning behind the book as adults. And then I'm also going to read a short poem by Kalisada, which is an ancient Sanskrit poem. But first, let's go ahead and do Sesame Street, the monster at the end of this book. This is a very dull page. What is on the next
page. What did you say? On the first page, what did you say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? It did? Oh, I am so scared of monsters. Shh. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will not get to the end of the book. And that is very good because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please don't turn the page. You turned the page! Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning the pages will bring us to the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning the pages. See, I am tying the pages together so that you cannot. You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me. Now stop turning pages. There. I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it and you will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the end of the book, but you also make a terrible mess. This will stop you from turning the page a heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. Did you know that you are very strong? The next page is the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please. Look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book, and you were so scared. The end. I told you there is nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I am so embarrassed.
All right. For me personally, this book really represents how oftentimes in life we will allow fear to drive our actions and decisions to make certain choices. That's kind of redundant. But, oftentimes we find out once we do something that the monster at the end of our book was us. And we had nothing to fear. We were the ones blocking ourselves from turning the page in our own book. And so how do you guys feel about that? I mean, how does that resonate with you, or how would you apply the story for yourselves? Anybody want? Be super special? Yes.
I was really scared of moving back to Statesboro with my parents, and I found a really great community here. So honestly, maybe I should move back sooner.
I'm embarrassed because it's all good when I'm brand new. I don't want to be considered like too much to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's fact or fiction. I've read it somewhere, but I truly believe it when I listen to it, at least for myself. But fear is anger turned inside out, and vice versa. So when I find myself angry about a lot of things, which I hate, I think it's fueled by fear at the end of it. So I'd like to, I've been doing this, I'm 56, doing it my whole life, and please God, maybe someday I'll get better at it, but I wish I could find some more tools to not always be afraid, and certainly I don't care to be an angry person, I care to be a kind person, so.
That is actually a beautiful segue. Thank you so much. Y'all missed the story of all ages, and I imitated Grover. I'm telling you, you missed out. Okay, so that is something that we actually are going to be talking about today. I feel very like in the middle of the congregation, but you know what? I think that that's really apropos. I always feel uncomfortable standing behind the pulpit. I don't ever want to come across as being self-righteous or that I know more than anyone else in this room. We are all part of a community. We are all gifted with certain abilities that we can each collaborate together and learn from one another. And so that's what I really want to do today, is talk about what are some tools that we can use in order to overcome our fear. And one of them is staying in the present moment. And so that's where I bring in my old Sanskrit poem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to put a timer on for 5 minutes, and we're going to sit in meditation and think about that, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the art lesson, because at the end of the day, I'm an art teacher. So, look to this day, for it is life, the very best of life. In its brief course, like all the realities and truths of existence, the joy of growth, the splendor of action, the glory of power. For yesterday is but a memory, and tomorrow is only a vision, but if well lived, makes every yesterday a memory of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. And I say thank you. Thank you for taking this moment to be with yourself. Prayer is when we talk to the universe, and meditation is when the universe answers us back. Okay, so we are going to be discussing how to stay in the present moment using the creative process. So come on up, don't be shy, let's get around the art tables. No, I have to make you move on a so mean. Do we have enough spaces for everyone? Nope.
I don't mind squishing if you want.
And I can move my things. That would be amazing if we could add a little bit more chairs. Alright. So I've got various different art supplies around the table. Paper is over here, colored pencils. We've got markers and crayons. We've got some watercolor paper over here with watercolor pencils. No, that's what here, let me get that one out of here. Yeah. You can just take this was a study. All right, so one of the ways that I like to do the meditative process, because meditation is not just about sitting in quiet for 5 minutes like we did, okay? In fact, a lot of times when you see grandma or cross-stitching or crocheting, guess what's happening with her brainwaves? They're going into a meditative state. She knew instinctively how to calm her mind down through the creative process. And so that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. It's all about focused intention. And I'm going to show you how to use that focused intention to actually transfer and manifest certain qualities that you would like to possess in your life. For those of you who do not know, I am a metaphysician professional. I'm also an artist, a musician, and an author. You don't have to clap. It's because this was my way of healing myself from the traumas that I had in the past. Okay, so one of the things right now, this is the piece of art that I'm working on currently. This is made out of the statement, "I surrender to divine will in my life." I literally took a sentence and made a design out of it, and then I added some zhuzh, because I am all about glitter and sparkle. So this one actually is one that I made for my friend, and it is all about having confidence. And these sigils, it was just, and then that gave me a 5 to 10 minute focused window where I was not thinking about all of the things that could have gone wrong or did go wrong. I was in the present moment. And the importance of the present moment is that you cannot manifest anything into your life from the vantage point of your past or the vantage point of your future. We only have right now. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We've got paper and supplies, and I can bring some paper over here if you need. Oh, good, we've got paper already. Okay. Get to it. I'm going to go ahead and walk around. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. So. Yes, I am. So you don't want to know. If you wanted to do that one, you can. And you can make your own design or however, or you can do whatever. Yeah, I am statement. We're trying to embody that vibration. So here's the other thing about manifestation. You don't want to use words that you no longer want to embody. So when you said afraid, you're going to try the phrase. The universe doesn't care. Want, desire, and here's the noun. Or the adjective. I am brave. It took me a minute to think of it. That's how my brain is smushed today. Yeah. I am brave, or I have strength. If you want, you can. I am sexy.
Not here is when your words
Please.
efficient.
Oh, good. And that's the lovely thing is you can actually put in other symbols that you like if you like the peace sign, if you like the trifecta, if you like the Star of David, you can always incorporate
Is that okay? 'Cause I
That's
look for words.
100%.
Okay.
This is art, and there is literally no mistakes that you can make. It is 100% yours.
I do as well.
Yeah, that's actually, I was just thinking before the service started about today. So on one hand, but I don't really like being lost. I don't like being lost.
I have additional.
I have found-
ADHD, so I think the hyperactivity is. Please, I'm not minimizing the ADD, but it's got the Asian in it, it's double whammy.
No, I mean, I get diagnosed with like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's like all of a sudden like everything became there.
That's, the older I'm saying, because I got diagnosed like in elementary school, so after in high school, so that's really tough.
I used to think it's like I just tried harder, you know, like there's something, there's like something manageable, there's some reason, there's something wrong with me that changed, but then.
So I wanted to come around and show a little closer the process. The one that's is a big blue multicolored
You
one.
know, like if you have.
Started off on this piece of paper. That's what it was.
Hearing increase and.
So I've got my statement right here. I've got the basic design and then just looked at it and reflected it on
Yeah.
page 6 balance. It can also look something like this, so it can be more organic and realistic, but there are sigils in brain tissue. This is another finished product.
And you know, I just wanted to ask.
And then this is one that I have yet to learn.
I was trying to remember that. And
Alright.
and then there was stuff. Somehow.
Okay. So, you gave me one there. This is how it started off. Was like this. So it doesn't, I don't know if that part does not have to look like these.
Well, I just default back to what you said, this is hard, and if you have something that works for you, then you should definitely feel.
And then I wanted to show all various, this also has sigils in it. It can be realistic, it can be whatever you want, it does not have to be like geometric shapes or anything like that, you can incorporate it in literally. Here's another finished product, this is called I Listen for Truth, to meditate on it, open your mind, you'll hear right through it. That's what it is. And then this is another one that I did. There's the statement up above, and I have to remake that. This is one that I have to, this is when I sold the final artwork. Now I get to redo it. I regret selling my stuff, I'm such a hoarder. Maybe I like it, it's pretty nice. So this is, that big blue painting over there, this is how it started off.
This one here?
This is also another example of what you do with sigils. There are sigils in the brain. Sigils is like, you take and make a shape out of the intention. It's a manifestation practice. Okay.
After you said it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But like the Star of David is actually a sigil that combines the divine masculine and divine feminine. So it's all about. The sacred symbols are sigils.
Absolutely.
And this is another one. And yeah, I gotta get that right here. And then this is another one that I need to use, because I sold the final product already.
that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing about grafting for and stuff online.
Because it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very OCD.
Same here. I got another thing. I got the whole alphabet.
You're saying my family member doctors. Oh, it's gonna be easier. That's easier way to say, like, what diagnosis you have, because I have autism, ADHD. I'm not OCD technically, but I have my tendencies.
And that's what I thought about it as a broad spectrum. I just thought it was like everything that like the meat kind of thing, which was like, you know, that kind of. But I found that it's very much broader than that. You know, you learn something every day, right?
There you go.
I love
No, these are watercolor pencils, so if you add water to them, you can actually make it look like a piece of water. When now you have, it's like using colored pencils, but then you add a little bit of water on it, so it'll turn your brush. Because if you do a big one, it'll, okay. Yep. This helps me get my, because I use watercolor pencils in this, because I wanted the pigment in a certain placement, and it's easier for me to place it there and then add water, rather than working with the medium that already has water. Now, the blue part, that model part, I use a big brush with normal watercolor. So it's not mixed media, but it is mixed technique. I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love all the colors you got. Brave. Yes, don't be afraid to snag other tables' art supply.
Searching for.
No, not cell phones.
For myself, and I wish it for the world as well, but,
Right.
and kind of I feel like these are all attributes for this, and to give you that. And not that I succeeded all these.
That is gorgeous.
That's
I
why
really like that one.
rejected.
Well, you know, I think we can't manifest these spiritual things. I think that's one of the reasons
not that idea.
Great, I'm not for the grades, but yeah, and what you're saying, to point, absolutely. Which is sad.
There's no specific.
And that's the thing too, it's part of the solution or part of the, put that back in. You know, and I'm guilty of it myself, I love to see it. I'm the one responsible for that, because I love to think, you know?
Yeah, I think where I started. Yeah, I started so many books that I have.
Again, it's like that, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Word choice, how you look at things is really important. And there's something we have, I'm not.
No, I love it, and I don't feel alone as a victim, I just, and I don't blame somebody else, I just, I love it. I just wish other people could find it too. You don't know what they're struggling with though either, except for, all boundaries in the same, I think. And again, maybe that's something somebody else struggles with, so maybe you have to start doing that.
Really?
I just
Why? I don't know why.
say I thought I got hurt. You know, they just use it. And nothing past that.
There you go.
Someday.
So yeah, it's like the same base principles, but like the game is a little different. You know, they have like different specified.
Oh, yeah.
And like each specified
Suzanne. I just wanted to let you know this is like not our culture.
I love it.
And each capacity whatsoever, so I don't want you to be surprised if you heard this every Sunday. Although it would be kind of
Well, I always like it when you do have these hands-on things. I wish that was something we did more of. I always get so much out of it.
I see, that's the thing, it's like what I could tell you from the pulpit, or we could
You can have to start with you can.
unless we're so that would be.
Yeah, that's the you use, it's the light and shower. We all rally around.
And the meditation is so hard for me sometimes. I found it very easy to say it's your state, which is good for me.
I actually, we're talking every day.
Yeah.
About this,
She's on her way home. Well, yeah, I mean, she and Mercedes, her granddaughter, they got it from Europe. She's out in Mercedes. And so she got, so Adrian's got a car full of Mercedes stuff for her room. No, she's reading her apartment. I hope so. Perhaps I'm just so impressed with like how much she's grown in the last couple of years. She has really done a big She wants to stay.
Beautiful.
That makes sense.
Yeah, my Right. Yeah. Well,
Early childhood and public schools, they do not go up on the pay scale 10 years. It's a sheet and being their pay increase. Yeah. I imagine that's the case in a lot of cities.
No, but that would be something. Is this like supposed to be the sun? Well, it's easier to sit with, right? Well, it's like a shape that you want to be.
Yes.
Well, my sheets are shaping up.
What's going on over here?
There are no mistakes, yes, there are only happy accidents. Voice, there's not a prescription medication or
I think that's kind of what we come to. Everybody's talking, you can keep growing, keep creating, but we'll allow a little space for joys and concerns. If anyone has a joy or a concern they'd like to share this morning, you can do it from where you are. I'll come up.
It's not just a room, outside.
I have made some really great friends recently. I've made some really great friends recently, and the power of friendship is amazing.
Amen. Thank you. Others?
I have a joy and a concern. I just got back. As a matter of fact, I was driving this morning since 7 o'clock. That's why I was late. I just got back from Illinois, visiting friends and cousins again. That's the joy. And then the concern is, and this wasn't me starting the conversation, this was them every time. We always think that the healthcare in our area is bad, and everybody else's is probably good. But it turns out it's bad everywhere. Everybody has these stories to tell me. I'm talking about 2 places in Illinois and 1 place in Minnesota. These horror stories of how things were going, and in all cases, they brought it up to me. I didn't start the conversation, so I thought that's a good concern.
Oh, well, I have a story for you.
I have a joy and a concern. First of all, after almost a month, Adrian is currently in her car driving down to Statesboro. She's hopefully will be here tonight. They had a great trip together, and I'm looking forward to having her back. I will be honest with you, I was concerned because it's been a long time since I've had a month to be on my own, but I'm happy to say I didn't do anything that I couldn't tell anybody about here, which is a big deal for me. But also, for those of you that may not know, our friend Richard Sapp was in a car accident Wednesday morning driving to work on his way to Savannah, and he's pretty banged up. He had surgery. He got a broken arm and a broken hip, and he had surgery yesterday. I'm not sure what the surgery was on, but according to him, he's going to have 3 months of rehabilitation ahead of him. So something for us to be thinking about. Thank you.
Cards? Yes. There are cards to sign for Richard Sapp and one for Rebecca. Paul's sister Rebecca Ziegler is in the hospital here in Statesboro, room 405. If anybody wants to go and visit her, there's a card that I'll get to her if you'll sign the cards, and I will, as you stay